Hamas political leader Ismail Haniyeh was killed in Tehran just hours after Israel said it killed one of the most senior Hezbollah commanders in Beirut in Lebanon, raising the stakes for a wider regional conflict. These were two very high-level operatives that are part of the so-called Axis of Resistance, which is the Iran-supported anti-US, anti-Israel Axis alliance. And this is probably taking us as close as we've come to the brink of a regional war since October 7th. Ismail Haniyeh was the head of the political branch of Hamas. He was the face of Hamas to the rest of the world, very bombastic and threatening, and one of the most important scalps for Israel to get after October 7th, when Hamas led an attack. They killed 1,200 Israelis. Israel vowed to kill all of the Hamas leadership or anybody that participated in the attack. The Hezbollah commander who was killed by Israel, his name was Fuad Shakir, and he was arguably the most important person after the head of Hezbollah. He led the military branch of Hezbollah, and he was responsible and believed to have played a central role in the 1983 bombing of U.S. military barracks in Beirut that killed over 200 American military personnel. This is probably the most significant military and intelligence achievements by the Israelis. These are people whose whereabouts would be very, very tightly held, especially the commander who was killed in Beirut. This is somebody who maybe only 2 or 3 people knew where he was. His actual identity wasn't even widely known. So it's really a message from the Israelis that they have the kind of human intelligence and other types of intelligence to get any of the leaders that they want whenever they want, even in these countries' capitals. People are definitely on edge in Israel. I think there's also a lot of people who are celebrating and happy. Haniyeh has been the face of Hamas for a very long time. But on the other hand, there's a lot of real trepidation about what kind of response could be coming. Hezbollah has said that targeting Beirut would be a red line for them. So there's obviously a lot of concern right now that they're going to feel a strong need to respond. It's a little bit less clear as to whether Iran will feel like it needs to respond, or if they'll view this as an attack on one of their proxies and simply respond through one of their proxies, i.e. through Hezbollah.